Hi, I'm Dave Kassler, amateur radio call sign KE0OG, here with another episode of Ask Dave. Recently, I visited the Chameleon antenna factory in Sparks, Nevada, and they gave me this to bring home and take a look at. It's a very interesting antenna, and I put everything that belongs to it into this canvas case that comes with it. Now, it should be noted on the box, it has this caution: do not open with a sharp object. Basically, you should grab the tape and peel it off by hand, because if you use a sharp object, you could very well damage the backpack, because there's no other packing in here beside that. All right, this is actually, you might call it a bag of tricks. It's got a whole bunch of different antenna elements that can be put together. First, let's talk about the bag itself. On the back here, if you unzip this part on the back, okay, you'll find the straps that go up here, and you can tuck that back down around them if you want. So you can carry it backpack style if you wish. There is also a carry cord. Let me show you right here that you can use too for an over-the-shoulder type of configuration. There is ample room inside here for just about everything under the sun. In the main compartment in here, which opens very wide, we've got some antenna poles and a ground stick, some things to wind antenna wires on. This right here is the rainproof cover for the entire pack, and as you can see in there, you could pack overnight in there or more, and it's got plenty of room for your portable radio and batteries and stuff like that. Of course, if you're going up hiking to the top of a mountain, you'll want to keep the weight down. Now, the goodies are in this compartment and one other. So let's take this compartment open. This is the thing about a backpack. There's a million zippers. This is the Chameleon Antenna MPAS, and we'll talk about what that means in just a second. Here's the wire that comes with it. There is a loop, a 75-foot loop of wire, which would be your main antenna, okay? And you can, when you're rewinding it, wind it onto one of these things. This is the counterpoise wire, 25 feet. And again, another winder for it. And this is RG58 coax. Normally, I don't recommend RG58. I prefer RG59, but this looks like a very high quality version of it. It's made by ABR Incorporated, which is, I believe, an American brand. Let's see if it says made in America. Made in USA. Okay, so American made coax right there. Now, another thing that's very important to this stuff is this, which is a transformer right here that's used to, the ground side connects to here, the part that connects to the antenna is here. So this is a many turn balun. I'm going to do an experiment later to see how many turns that is. So in terms of the poles that we have this pole right here. This, just like a tent pole, fits very nicely into each other. We have 9-foot ceilings in here, and this is just under 9 feet long. Okay, so this is a pole that you can use in conjunction with this one right here. This is more of a stinger that goes up into the air, and it does the same kind of thing, the tent pole sort of thing. These plastic pieces slide down over it. Once you get it to go in, you can slide the plastic over it to help it keep sort of rain resistant. And this thing actually is slightly taller. It hits the ceiling here. I won't stand up straight, so I'd say it's 9.5 feet long. So you've got this, and then we have here this ground stick. This is very heavy. It's designed to be pounded gently down into the ground. And if you have perfect ground conditions where it won't go wobble on you, then you can screw either one of these, or you can screw this into there, and then the whip up above here for a quick man-pack portable. If you want to get it higher, go with this, then this, then this. Or you could take it all the way up and then mount this at the top and mount the main wire from the top of it off to something else, and then this down and just laying on the ground for the counterpoise. So there are many, many different things that you can do with it. Let's take a look at the manual. It's a pretty thick manual because there's lots of things that you do with it. The collection of all these items is the HF Modular Portable Antenna System, or MPAS 2.0. And you can buy these things separately for separate types of antennas, but they come together here. Here is a picture of the assembly, the backpack, the coax, the two pieces of wire, one 75 feet, one 25 feet, the little transformer there, the ground stake, and then the two different types of antenna masts. Okay. Now it mentions several different ways that you can put up the antenna. It goes through each of the parts in a lot of detail. Okay, so here's the first configuration where you put in the grounding stake, the this little thing, and then that one that's a little bit more than 9 feet tall, that's a thin one, and then this is your counterpoise wire. And then you can put a man-pack portable radio set, or you can just prop it up against your pack. There's enough things to hook onto there. So that's one. Now note, it always says in here that you may need a wide range antenna tuner, and you almost certainly will need a wide range antenna tuner, which means the antenna tuners in a lot of books don't go well with this. Here's a portable vertical. You've got your ground stick, counterpoise wire, which is one radio. I just did a video showing that multiple radios are better than just one, but you'll get something out of this. And the T here is the, let's go back, find out what T is. T is the coax cable. Let's see how long it is, 50 feet. Okay, with an integral choke, and I should show you that. This end right here, that goes right here to the end of the choke, goes up next to the antenna. This is a bunch of little beads. These are ferrite beads in here, which act as a choke balun, so that you don't get so much down on the outside of the coax. Okay, and this is a nice little piece of coax with crimped-on connectors, come from the factory, American made. Okay, so you've got this where you can be up to 50 feet away. You've got Q and O. Let's see what Q and O are. They got everything alphabetized here. Q and O. O is the whip antenna. Q is the antenna extension. Okay, so you take both of these and put them up on top here. It's about 20 feet high. And you got your counterpoise, you got this, and you've got your little adapter in there too. You can try it both with and without this. Okay, they also show a horizontal antenna that can be used for NVIS if you want to keep it down. They say 10 to 12 feet. You might want to put it up a little bit higher. Here's your counterpoise. Here's your thing acting as an end-fed transformer. So I'm going to check in a later video all by itself to figure out what's inside there. I'm not going to take their stuff apart. It's too neat. This talks about how you connect things. It's like I said, it's a very good manual. Okay, here is a sloper. All right, just stuck on the ground with the counterpoise, and then it goes up to some point like on a tree or something like that. Note, I don't agree with that arrow. I think the arrow should be pointed the other way. Propagation is in that direction. I could be wrong. I have been wrong many times, but I believe the propagation goes in the direction of the downward slope. Okay, here is an inverted, or an end-fed inverted L, where you go up some distance and then across. Okay, and that's actually pretty omnidirectional. Here's an end-fed inverted V, where the V is right here. Now, it's showing here that the direction would be this and this, like a dipole. However, inverted V's tend to be more omnidirectional than a dipole is. And a dipole is pretty omnidirectional as it stands. Okay, here's an actual horizontal dipole. Okay, and it has that transformer in there to help you with the looping here. You'll have to add some wire to that if you want to make it same, because you've got 75 and 25. It'd be an off-center fed dipole if you did it otherwise. Okay, there are other places. There's a vertical loop, horizontal loop, and so on, and showing how you can use this loading coil for a antenna connected to a bumper mount. They don't supply the bumper mount, of course. Okay, and showing you things about patterns and whatnot. You will find that your results will vary from this. And certainly if I put it up, your results would vary from the way I put it up. And there you go, okay? So there are accessories for it. You can get a counterpoise kit. That's nice. It only gives you 4 25-foot radials. You'd be better off going to Home Depot and buying some THHN single wire stranded copper and make your own counterpoise. Capacity hat is nice to add capacity to the top, which is the same as adding loading to the bottom. You might want some paracord and a line winder assembly for guying of this thing. Here's a universal guy set. And a clamp mount, you can clamp it like under your pickup truck or something like that. Other things that you might want to have that Chameleon does not supply. I'm going to want to underline that flashlight right there. It doesn't matter if it's the middle of the day, if it's down in some crevice in your truck, you will want. Now, Chameleon makes a lot of different products. One of the ones that I have already and have had for quite a while is the Chameleon P-loop magnetic mag mount. No, it's not a mag mount. magnetic loop antenna, which is only about this big around. And the thing about it is it's designed for portable use. You can put it up very easily, like on the top of a mountain. You tune the thing from directly at the antenna. So this is not something you can make portable. They also have an F loop and an ability to tune the F loop from a distance. There also have a large loop antenna that you can put up that is about 250 feet around. They used to have an antenna just like it, and that's a separate product. So also, we recently tested the Chameleon CHR as a receive-only antenna, and it allows you to, if you just want to receive very broadband antenna, receives all of HF and beyond. So that would give you something that you could listen to. You can put it in a quiet spot and might use that as your receive antenna if you have a radio that has both a receive antenna and a transmit antenna output. So what do I have to say about this without having it set up in its configurations? I know from listeners that this antenna works and works well. And there's various things you can try. Note it does not come with a wide range tuner. You will probably want to get an inexpensive, I mean by inexpensive I mean $150-ish, little 3-knob tuner with the built-in SWR meter. Okay, that way you can tune it. It may be that the thing will be wildly out of tune. And so you'll have to tune it quite a bit. And that's to be expected with what are basically non-resonant elements on here. You'll need the tuning to replace the loading that's in there. But give it a try. This antenna is quite popular. And of course, the real cool factor is it comes with its very own canvas backpack, carry pack in traditional olive drab. How well I remembered that from the military. It even smells like a canvas tent in the military, although I don't think this is canvas, but it is the right color for that. It does bring back some memories. This is the giveaway for the month of December, okay? Actually, you can start sending your cards and letters as soon as we are done with the November giveaway, but this will be for December. It'll be given away on the live stream on New Year's Eve, okay? And of course, you don't need to be listening on that day. And what I'll do is I'll draw the number and just put it into the envelope from there. This is an antenna that is similar in concept. Well, no, it's not similar in concept at all. This antenna is done quite differently from the one we just gave away. This is the MFJ 17754, which is an 40 and 20 meter antenna. It's trapped antenna, so it's two-band antenna. It covers all of 20 meters and about half of 40 meters, and you can pick the half of 40 meters that you want. Nice little antenna. This thing is 42 feet long, and it covers 40 meters, so that's really nice for a situation where you don't have a lot of room in your backyard. Okay? So this is it. Now, to do the giveaway, what you could do is you send a card or a letter if you want. Let me get an example of a card here. Oh, I thought I had one. Yeah. Here's a card that came too late for its giveaway. So you'd put KE0OG Dave Kassler, giveaway number 5, P.O. Box 98, Ridgeway, Colorado 81432. And on the front of it, put the return address where you want that thing sent. And also put your phone number. And the reason for the phone number is in case I have any questions. I do not need your email address or anything else. And when I am done with these, they all go in the trash. So there you have it. We took a look at what is available to you with the Chameleon HF Modular Portable Antenna System 2.0. It's a bunch of different things that you can make antennas out of to suit you in a lot of tactical, meaning portable situations. Hymns don't normally call that tactical, they call that portable. And so there you have it. If you would like to help support this channel so that we can keep going, we'll greatly appreciate it. We've got a good thing going now, and you can support this channel by going to dkassler.com/support. And until we next meet, 73.